it's going to work, because the Wi-Fi here isn't the best. Can anyone hear and see me? Also, only I can get Wi-Fi. Okay, what I'm going to do is charge my phone. Right. Who's here? Talk to me. Tell me things. Say things to me, and I shall say things back. This room's also quite cold, so I've got a little blanket here that I'm wrapping myself up in. Oh goodness! I think I'm gonna sneeze. Nope, not gonna sneeze. Why am I not going to Milton Keynes on my book tour? I don't know the answer to that. I don't choose where I go and where I don't go. That is all down to Waterstones and my publishers and my publicist who organises all the events. So yeah, it's all down to the people, I'm afraid, not me. And there are times when I'm like, can we go there again, or can we go there, because I've never been there and it just doesn't work out. No, I've not posted on YouTube in a while, and I have about 5 videos made and waiting to go up on YouTube, but I've been in Truro, and before that I was in Bath, and just didn't have good enough Wi-Fi to load videos. It's kind of been quite frustrating, and I've not been able to get anywhere good enough Wi-Fi. So I'm currently attempting to upload, but it is saying, wait, let me see, it says it's going to take 2 hours and 27 minutes. Cuts out and stops the upload. Just about this. If you guys could share this live stream, that would be amazing. Thank you very much, Katie Scottney 35319. Very sweet of you. Yes, we did just travel from Cornwall to Nottingham. Took 7 hours. Our train was at 1 and we got in at 8:09. So yeah, it's been a really, really, really long day. Thank you very much, Hopeless. And Jade Lou, thank you very much. My voice is very husky at the moment. It's just a little bit tired, which is why I sound slightly like Lurch. Apparently, Glastonbury TV. Thank you very much, Just Lily 9. But I'm in the annex of someone else's house and don't know how to work TV, so I'm quite happy just to sit and YouNow for a little while. Now I'm talking though, I haven't realised how I am, so I don't know. Oh, here comes the yawn. I don't know how long it's gonna last, but thank you very much, Maddie Gowers, for the applause. I'm really quite. I might have a bath and go to bed. I think plan. It's growing a lot, isn't it? Super, super long. having my hair in bunches quite cute, mightn't it? Oh, big snuggly blanket. This is the best. I am very cozy right now. Yes, I am going to grow it out and keep it long for a little while. I'll probably get bored again last time and cut it off and donate it again. You could bet what it means, like what? Ooh. Am I going to do an audiobook of All That She Can See? Yes, there shall be an audiobook of All That She Can See, I think. Actually, that, yes, I think so. And hopefully I'm going to find the time to read it again, like I did for On the Other Side. And gonna yawn, really sorry. And whatchamacallit? What am I saying? Winter Snow. That's what I'm trying to say. It is a window necklace, yes. Cute, isn't it? My NASA top is plain and simply Primark. I do one though because the material of this one's getting a bit flimsy, sadly. Scott is at home in Manchester, which is where he's from. He's with family and isn't coming to Nottingham until Tuesday, I don't think. I don't know. So I'm all on my lonesome. I'm all on my own. But I've got a day tomorrow. A day off. So I think I'm going to go do some exploring in Nottingham. Do a little bit of shopping. Around yawning again. I'm so sorry. Ooh. Dear Evan Hansen song. I'm obsessed with Only Us. That song completely kills me. What if it's us? What if it's us and only us? And what came before won't count anymore or matter. Can we try that? Oh my god, it actually breaks my heart. I love that song so much. And you will be found. That song's amazing. I don't know that one so well. I only properly listened to it the other day, but that's a great song. Oh god. Thank you very much, Philip L. Very, very kind of you. Lipstick, NYX, spelled their brand and Revolution are amazing. Only sold in Superdry. Revolution. Love. I'm more familiar with the of music. I love the song Santa Fe. And what other songs? Oh, I love Day, and I love King of New York. There's some really good show. Oh, goodness me. Oh, the connection. Sorry, guys. Emily, you are the #1 fan on this show. It's cool. I don't think to be a cast recordings family. We all love there to be cast recording, but who knows? Who knows? I heard anything. Your fave Disney Descendants villain? I mean, I'm always gonna love Mal. She's really, really super cool as well. What's the connection like, guys? Is the connection like so bad? Worth it, or is it? Thank you, Elle. That's very, very kind of you. And thank you, Just Lily. Very, very kind. If I hear is good. Sadly. The connection is pretty well styled. I'm sorry. Really sorry. What I will do is has that helped at all? Maybe, hopefully, fingers crossed. Ah, yes. Cool. Basically, I was uploading a video at the same time, so I've just cancelled that and I'll upload it later. What's your favourite number to perform in the show? I love Crazier Than You. Pulled absolutely terrifies me just because I feel very sort of solitary and isolated during that number. And if something goes wrong, it's my fault because I'm the only person on the stage who is capable of having something to go wrong. Because Pugsley, who's on stage with me, is like tied to a rack. So there's enough, like he is like literally incapable of getting anything wrong. So if something goes wrong, it's my fault. It means I've forgotten the lyrics, or I've screwed up part of the song, or I've bumped into something or dropped something or done something stupid, which terrifies me. Whereas when I'm on stage for Crazy Than You, I've got all of the ancestors behind me, and I've got Oliver Ormson. Sorry, yawning again. Thank you, Just Lily. I've got Oliver Ormson, who plays Lucas, who, for those of you that don't know the show, Lucas is Wednesday's boyfriend. And it's a duet between those two, so I feel less terrified during that number. And I get to find my crossbow at a boy, which is really fun. Thank you so much, Philip L. You're full of love today, and I really appreciate it. Oh, yay. Thank you, Katie Jones. I'm so glad you're enjoying my books. That's really, really cool to hear. And thank you, Maddie Gowers. You are also so full of love today. I really appreciate it. Really do. My voice is really tired. Wow. What was your favourite thing about working with Sam? I assume you're talking about Sam Womack, who plays Morticia in The Addams Family. She's amazing. Um, she's brilliant, and she's very mothering. She's always like full of advice and like always like wants to look after me and everyone. She's just great. She's a wonderful lady to work with. And we've just shared a dressing room in Truro as well. Now we're going back to having our separate dressing rooms, so I'm going to miss her. Hang on, wait. Someone just said they've read. Sorry, I'm yawning again. Lauren R, you've read On the Other Side 5 times. That's intense. That's intense and amazing, and thank you so much. I'm really chuffed that you like the book that much. Hello, Mum. My mum's here. I thought you were going to bed. You just texted me like 5 minutes ago saying you were going to bed. Liar. Whoa, thank you, Batman. 5,000 bars. That's intense. That's an intense amount of love. So many questions. What's the most difficult part of your costume to put on / wear throughout the show? The velvet is difficult. The corset's fine. You get used to the corset very, very quickly, but it's the thick black velvet that's hard to get used to, because when you get a hot venue, like Bath and Truro were both very, very hot venues without air conditioning, and when you get a hot day, that velvet is very, very, very unforgiving. And I have a quick change where I get out of it, but then when I get back into it, the dress is like slightly like damp and cold from where I've sweated in it before I came out of it for the quick change. It's a bit grim. It's a little bit grim. The shoes of my costume are just from New Look. Someone just said in capitals, "Can we talk about your costume shoes?" Yeah, they're just from Good Look, New Look. They're just from New Look. But my show pair have a hole in the front of them now, so they're looking for a new pair, but I don't think they can find them, which is a little bit annoying. Someone else who plays the hand. Thing is played by 2 people. I don't know if I'm allowed to tell you, so I won't. But Thing is played by 2 people. Are any of your books getting translated? Yes. On the Other Side has been translated into German and Hungarian. I think that's it. And I love the titles in other countries. So in Hungary, I think it's Hungary. In Hungary, it translates to Otherworldly Love, and in Germany, it translates to Love Without Winter. It's really cool. Yeah, the German cover of On the Other Side is very different, simply because it's a different publishing house, and it will be something to do with. It'll either be something to do with the legalities of having that, or it will be as simple as that publishing house wanted a new cover for a new country, so that it's very unique to Germany. And I actually love the German cover. It's stunning. It's like this gorgeous blue with all of these like intricate little plants and patterns and hearts and stuff. It's really, really gorgeous. Thank you very much, Philip L. Harriet S. Yes, I did get the dragon's egg bath bomb, and thank you so, so much. I haven't used it yet. It's in my drawer at home, but thank you very much. It will be used well and wisely, I promise you. Any embarrassing stories happen on tour so far? There's been a few corpsing moments with the entire cast because Cameron Blakely is so funny, in full disclosure, that it's very difficult to keep a straight face. Very difficult to keep a straight face. So yeah, that's tough. But I've not really had anything outrageous happen yet. The only thing that's really like happened where I was like, oh my god, I can't believe that happened, was I hit Ollie in the face with the crossbow. Like, smacked him full on in the teeth. That could have ended really badly. Speaking of Oliver Ormson, you said you weren't going to watch. I hate you so much. You forget that it comes up on my screen when someone's watching. Someone asked me about stupid things that have happened in the show, and I was talking about when I smacked her in the face with a crossbow. Because nothing else really has happened that's been bad or outrageous. Have I read The Night Circus? Yeah, The Night Circus is one of the best books I think I've ever read in my life. And if it's ever been made, if it ever gets made into a musical, a friend of mine actually wrote a musical, and I sang in for Celia Bowen, and oh man, I really want it to be made into a musical. I want that musical to become a reality, because it was, the music was awesome, and I want to play Celia Bowen so bad. So bad. So many questions, I can't keep up. Have I been watching Love Island? No, but the entire cast have been watching it, and I haven't got round to it yet. So maybe I'll start watching it. I don't really feel like it's my thing, if I'm honest. And I'd use it as a way to procrastinate from doing things that I should definitely be doing. If I could play a Harry Potter character, who would you be? I would definitely be Tonks. I would 100% be Nymphadora Tonks, mainly because she can like change her appearance and stuff. And I would very much enjoy being able to do that. Can I call Phil Lester right now? No, I have no reason to call him. I feel like I'd be doing that just for you to watch me call him. Favourite park in Walt Disney World? Epcot. Epcot's my favourite. I love it there so much. Yeah, Epcot's great. I love the World Showcase. I'm such a sucker for the World Showcase. And there's just so much to do there. I feel very like at peace in Epcot. I feel like it's the place where you can wander. You don't really necessarily have to do anything, just the atmosphere and all the stuff that you walk past and all the shows and the little performances that happen as you go around the World Showcase are sort of worth it. Venue you're most looking forward to? I'm looking forward to being in Nottingham. I really like the theatre here, and I like the place. And I'm looking forward to being in Cardiff because the theatre is huge. The theatre's absolutely massive, and there's a shop that does really good Welsh cakes. The Bay's just really nice. I really like the Bay. And also last year I was obsessed with Pokemon Go when I was in Cardiff, and the bay has 4 Pokestops that are really close to each other that all have lures put on them. So I used to sit by the bay and just collect Pokemon, and I feel like that's going to happen again when I go there. Thank you very much, Esther. I can't read that quick enough, but thank you, Esther. I'm very excited to go to Belfast and Dublin. I'm excited to go back to Belfast because I went there years ago when I was like 20. And I really want to go to the Titanic Museum again. And I've never been to Dublin, so I'm very, very excited to go there. Very excited to go there. Thank you, Maddie. I loved Edinburgh. Edinburgh was absolutely stunning. And I want to go back. I want to go back to Edinburgh. I loved it there. What's on my phone case? It's the Haunted Mansion. Yeah, no, the feed is kind of hard to read, just because it moves so fast. So many questions. Oh, and my legs are so like bent out of shape being sat here. Holy hell, Sheena Bateman invited 603 fans to this broadcast. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much. How I read the Wicked book. I read it when I was young, so I feel like I didn't really understand everything that was going on. So I would like to read it again. I know my hair's getting mega long now. Do I ever watch back my own videos? I usually do when they're like the vloggy style ones, when lots of other people are in them and it's like documenting a day, because I'll go back and watch it to sort of reminisce. But I very rarely go back and watch videos of me just chatting because I don't really enjoy the sound of my own voice or the look of my own face. Thank you very much, Philip. Can anyone who lives in Nottingham recommend a good independent coffee shop for me, please? I'd really appreciate that. Okay, there's a cat coffee shop. I'm sold. Sold. Thank you very much, Katie W. I really appreciate that. Thank you very much, Kelly. Keep asking me questions, guys. I'm going to be here for like the next 15 minutes, I reckon. Did I write my books chronologically, or did I write separate scenes and stitch them together? I wrote it chronologically because I knew if I did it all separately, I'd confuse myself and I'd screw it up. I love both cats and dogs, but I'd say I'm probably more of a cat person. Ellen, hello. Yes, I did get the present that you gave me was absolutely beautiful. The mugs were amazing. Yeah, they were insane, and I opened them in front of the rest of the cast, and everyone was like, "Oh my god, I'm so jealous! I want some." They absolutely loved them. So thank you so much. It was really amazing. Really, and can't believe you came all the way from America just to see the show. Like, insane. Thank you so much. It means like more than you could ever possibly know. So thank you. Someone asked, "Will the Addams Family ever come to America?" It was in America. That's where it started. Um, it started on Broadway. Did it start on Broadway? It was on Broadway, and then Chicago. Maybe Chicago came first, and then it toured. My favourite prop is definitely my crossbow. Actually, no, I'm lying. I have one prop that I'm not really allowed to tell anyone about because it gives away something in the show. I don't think I'm allowed to tell anyone anyway. But it's a very small prop. Ugh. Yes, it's a very small prop. Um, uh, yes, Maddie, that is the prop I'm talking about, and it's my favourite prop because it's very fancy. Am I still doing auditions for other projects at the moment? I haven't had an audition in a little while, but I assume auditions will start coming in before the end of this tour to get me ready for, to hope and pray that I won't be unemployed after Addams Family finishes. The Speciality Coffee Shop, on it. Thank you very much. How do you not grow bored of singing and performing the same thing every night? Um, Maybe because it's kind of slightly different every night, and there are new challenges, especially when you're touring, because every theatre is different, and you have to learn the backstage of a whole new theatre. And sometimes there's something called a crossover, which is usually the crossover is how you get from stage right to stage left and vice versa. And sometimes some theatres don't have crossovers. So when you have to go from stage left to stage right really quickly between scenes and there isn't a crossover, it really keeps you on your toes, because it either means that you have to run like under the stage and back up again, or you have to find some kind of alternative, which means you might be coming on for a scene on a different side of the stage. And sometimes the set's a little bit smaller and things will be cut because the theatre's smaller and not everything fits in. So every venue has new challenges and changes. And by the time you get used to them, it's time to move again. So that's kind of how you don't get bored. And of course, every show, when you're in a show that's like The Addams Family, where it's a comedy, sometimes jokes will have the audience rolling in the aisles, and the next night the audience aren't so receptive, or they just don't land quite as well. So thank you very much, Kirsty. I really appreciate the bars. I'd love to be in Matilda. Someone just said I'd make an amazing Miss Honey, which I really appreciate. Yeah, I think she's sort of a very understated role, Miss Honey, but I love the song that she sings. Was it, "This is my house, this is my house, it isn't much, but it is enough for me." That's such a beautiful song. You made me want to listen to it now. But I'd love to play Miss Honey. She's a lovely part. Do you get to keep any props? I don't think you're supposed to take props, but usually people do end up taking away props with them, like small ones that they can get away with. How do you keep your voice healthy? You drink lots of water, and you steam regularly, and you get plenty of sleep. It's kind of the things that everyone tells you to do that people just forget to do or ignore. And the Addams Family cast is sort of, they like to go out of an evening. So it's very hard to sometimes be like, actually guys, I'm going to go home today because I'm feeling a little bit under the weather. Oh, sorry, yawning. Yes, and having barbecues with the cast and drinking Pimm's, that too. That was our day off though, so Thank you very much, Ellie May A. Ellie May A. Are there any particularly difficult parts of singing as Wednesday? Yes. Pretty much every time I'm on stage, I'm belting something or other. Pulled, I think, is in my body now, but the one bit that I always panic about is in One Normal Night, which is the "on all the Adams ancestors, whoever walks a ride, one normal night." Yeah, it's an intense bit, and I've got the whole cast on stage listening to me as well, and I always feel like the pressure's really on. Yeah, "Good for You" from Dear Evan Hansen is amazing. I love that song. Thank you again, Philip L. You're very kind. Would I ever get a Disney tattoo? I don't think I would. Mainly because I like tattoos that aren't specific or like branded. Because I feel like I'd be branded by like another company, you know what I mean? Like I feel like I'd have someone's trademark on me if I got anything that was related to something else. All my tattoos are quite obscure. I have a new one though. I don't know if anyone's seen it. I don't know if I can properly show you. Oh god, the angle, the angle. There we go. It's a little bottle of acrimonium. It's my Addams Family tattoo. But you know what I mean? It's not like from the show and it's not branded, so anyone just looking at it thinks it's just a little poison bottle for the sake of it. But to me, it's a bottle of acrimonium from the Addams Family. So many questions, I can't keep up. When is the Dublin book signing? The video that I'm currently trying to upload is announcing the Irish dates, so bear with me. Bear with me. But there will be a signing in Dublin. Okay, I'm gonna be here for 3 more minutes, so I've probably got time, or 2 more minutes, so I've got time for like 2 or 3 more questions. What's your favourite costume from all the shows you've ever done? I will always love my Eponine costume. Thank you very much, Benji. I will always love my Eponine skirt, and the coat, of course, the coat and the hat. I love my hat from the Dubai production though, and my gloves. That they were cool. That was awesome. But I also love my costume from War of the Worlds, the purple get-up with the silver corset and the little keys and the great boots with cogs up there. That was a really, really great costume. What book am I reading at the moment? I'm currently reading Wild Like Me by Louise Pentland. I'm reading it very, very slowly, simply because time is limited. Pre-order Wild Like Me by Louise Pentland. You pre-order it now. It's out on June 29th, I believe. Go pre-order it. It's great. It looks like I'm crying, like I'm getting super emotional about this book. I just yawned, but I am very emotional about the book. It's great. Go buy it. Okay, one more question. Have my family been to watch me in Addams Family yet? My parents have been to see it twice, and my auntie and uncle and my nan and granddad and a few of my cousins came to see it in Wimbledon. I've got a lot of family coming from the Isle of Wight and Devon when I'm in Southampton. And I think my brother and Giovanna are coming to see it in Milton Keynes, I think, if they're able to. Right. I'm gonna go to bed because I'm really tired. I'm really, really, really quite tired. But thank you for joining me. I really appreciate it. I've had fun, and I'm gonna do this again at some point this week or next week, and hopefully Scott will be with me. So thank you very much, and lots of love. Bye.